Hello. So today we're going to see about the root bridge election. Okay. So the root bridge election is based on switch bridge ID. Switch bridge ID or BID. So combination of two bits. So combination of two bytes. Okay. So the all are interconnected switch. All are interconnected. The switches exchange their BIDs. So the switches exchange their BID. Okay. So second one. So the low priority field value would become a root bridge. Low priority field. So the low priority field value would become a root bridge. Okay, so the switches, they will have the same default priority value. This is default priority value would be, so default priority value would be 32768. Okay, 32768. Okay. So there will be a tiebreaker. Okay. So there will be a tiebreaker. Okay, the switch A is elected as the lowest MAC address. Okay, so now we can see the clear root bridge election. Okay. So for every switch, multicast. So multicast. So every switch multicast its message. Okay. So it is a hello BPDU. Okay. So each switch declares its root bridge. Okay. So every switch declares itself as a root bridge. Okay. So BPDU is a frame containing information about the spanning tree protocol. BPDU. So BPDU is a frame containing information. So frame containing information about spanning tree protocol. Okay, so used for a root, used for electing a root bridge. Okay, so determining the roles and states. Okay, the BPDU is used to configure a loop-free network. So the BPDU used to configure loop-free network. Okay, hello BPDU frame. These are many fields, but today we are only focused on the 3 fields. Okay, so there are more fields, but now we are focusing on the root IP, root pathcast, bridge ID. Okay, a switch multicards the hello BPDU using a unique MAC address from its origin post. Okay, so the 3 switches send out their hello BPDU. Basically, each switch declared itself as a root bridge, as I said before. Okay, so let's send the send the first who is sending a switch. So a switch is sending the message hello BPDU message. So the first it is sending the hello BPDU message. And fourth one is but its root bridge ID is very low. It doesn't win the game. Okay. So as the same as B is sending hello BPDU, and finally C is sending, finally matching the all the root bridge. C is winner. Okay, but what is the concept is lowest bridge ID is the winner. Lowest bridge ID is the winner. Okay, so that is the so what are the root ports? 5 type of states. So 5 types of states, port roles and states. Root port. So the root port, a port on a switch will reach the root bridge within the shortest path. Second one is designated port. Blocked port. So the port blocked the prevented loop. Okay, states. Okay, for any part in the forwarding state will forwarding. So any part in the forwarding state will process the BPDU receiving and forwarding the frames. Learning. The learning port states learns about the BPDUs and transitioning and temporarily. So listening. So it will see the transitioning about the learning part. Okay. So listening, the listening port will the listening port listen to a BPDUs before the transitioning. Blocking. Receiving but dropping the BPDUs. Disabled. Non-operation of STP. Okay. So I hope you have learned about the root bridge election. Okay. So hope you understand about the root bridge election. If any doubts, you please leave the comments. Thanks for watching my video. Thank you.